It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup nurse, the makeup nurse, the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Jamie, the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday, where we test new beauty and share honest thoughts. Today, featuring Flower Beauty as well. We also include Flower Beauty when I don't have any new products. But today's day, we're celebrating National Angel Food Cake Day, Cake Decorating Day, Handbag Day, Walk to a Park Day, and Metric Day. So grab your favorite bag, take a stroll, and let's dive into some beauty that's as light and lovely as angel food cake. And the riddle of the day is, what comes in many sizes, carries many things, and is often found on your arm? Drop your guesses in the comments. And we're going to do this Wild Child palette by ColourPop. And this is the color story. I forget who I might have got this from Gloria. All right, let's go in with Spotted. Is that what that says? Yeah, Spotted. It has the shade names on the palette, which I like, so bonus there. No points taken off for that. Sorry, I'm getting text from a recruiter right now. I have an interview tomorrow. Well, it'll be when this video goes up. I have 2 interviews tomorrow, one in Wisconsin and one in Illinois. And then Monday I have one in New Mexico. Follow-up one from New Mexico. So we'll see which location I end up at. Let's go in with Feisty. You know, I can be feisty. You know, I think I was a wild child growing up because my parents, they always said I was feisty. And they always said that boys would, my older sister would get all the boys because she's cute and sweet. And I'd get all the boys because they'll be too afraid to say no. Whether that was true or not, I have no clue. Because we both didn't get a lot of boys. Well, my husband was my first real boyfriend, so. And maybe he was too afraid to say no, and that's why he just married me. Is that how I got him? Alright, let's do this shade here, which is Lashes. The only thing I don't like about this palette is there's not like a inner corner highlight shade. It's all like every shade is like a little bit darker. So I would normally, if I wasn't doing the first impressions, I'd probably just use a highlighter, but I want to use this palette for the complete look, for the inner corner and So other than that, so far, it's not too bad. But I was on one of this, one shade, because this is like a shimmer matte, like a mix, where these are more like shimmery. These are more shimmery. So which one of these would have been like a lighter color for that? Okay, let's go on with Icon then. Let's try that shade. Oh, this mirror has that thing on it. I need to take that off. I don't know where the, oh well. This is why I do my eyes first, because of that. Because I have a hard time seeing on my right eye. I always mess up on this eye. Alright, let's try this again and try to get some of this out of this primer. I don't have a new one, the Flower in Your Prime Illuminating Primer. I have probably a bunch of makeup. Oh, I got a lot out. At home, I just haven't been home in like 2 months. So I have all my Ipsies, and I don't think I have anything else. So that's why I don't have a whole lot of new products right now till I get home. At least I think it's 2 months worth of Ipsies that I'll have. Okay, we're going to try to use this Light Illusion Luminous Makeup by Flower Beauty. I don't know how much is left, but we're going to try to get enough out. And I should get enough out by using this. So we here use makeup to the very last drop. And actually, by doing that, I probably will have enough for next week. Then we're going to use the Flower Concealer. Always want to get around there because it doesn't seem to like do well with the when I put the foundation. It like kind of leaves like a space or something. It doesn't get in there. So I don't always remember to put it around my nose like that, but I try to remember to do it. Okay, now we're going to use this Flower Blush Balm in the shade Bitten. I don't have a new blush, cream blush, so I'm going to just, but trying to get the smallest dot because it's so pigmented. See, the smallest amount. You do any more than this and you're going to be like, it's so pink and can't. See, that's perfect. All right, I don't have a new powder, so we're going to use the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. And it's almost gone too. But this goes a long way, so I still have plenty of uses out of this. There's no way. I only have one more week, so I'm going to use more than one. This will not be gone with one more use. There's quite a bit left. And then we're going to use the Flower Miracle Universal Finishing Powder. It might have been gone if I would have been a little bit better at putting makeup on these last couple months, but I've just been not doing good at putting on makeup and getting my butt out of bed or even doing my skincare. We're going to use the Flower Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer in Sunswept M1. I don't have, like I said, I don't have really that many products today. Just really the palette, the eyeshadow palette. I have so many new palettes that I've been, you know, whenever I got like 1,000,000 subscriptions and stuff, I would always get all these palettes, and obviously you can only use one palette per week. And then I skip some too, so I have lots of eyeshadow palettes to do. So I debated even doing this video because I only have the palette, and I probably can, I think I have a lipstick too I might be able to pull up and or grab. And I'm like, but that's why I kind of incorporate Flower Beauty too. And because I like that brand, and it's an opportunity to use it instead of like it just sitting in the back corner because of everything else. So that's why I incorporate Flower Beauty into my first impressions when I don't have that product, so I can actually use it. Otherwise, when I'm off camera, I tend to use the products I don't like, because then it will just sit there and I know I won't use it because I don't like it. I know most people are total opposite. They use the stuff they like and they just throw away this other stuff, but I cannot get myself to throw things away. It's just how I've always been, and I just can't do it. Oh, this is the Flower Pots Powder Blush in the shade Sweet Pea PB1. All right, we're going to use the Flower Pyramids highlight. Yeah, I don't use handbags. I just use a book bag, because it's just easier to travel with, and then you don't have to have another bag with you. Okay, let's go back into this palette. And let's use Ground Crew. Just to put another shade to use. This is dark. And let's blend this. But it's walk in the park day. I'm sorry. Yeah. Cake decorating day and angel food cake day. I was looking for, I thought I had something with cake, but it would be nice to walk to a park. I like walking in parks. And metrics, I'm always dealing with metrics being in healthcare, especially my job with being the data person. I'm always trying to, and I think this metric day means probably like the metric system versus we gotta meet our metrics, our targets and stuff for our data. But oh my gosh, we need to lighten this up. Let's lighten it up with some powder. I thought I went with a lighter shade, but maybe not. Well, everything in this palette is like really dark. Now I just look awful, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, let's move on. Okay, I put a little bit of the concealer and then mat it down with the powder. Hopefully. Okay, so the lightest shade in here, and if I was not doing first impressions, I would just use a highlight at this point. I wouldn't use, but this is the lightest, so I'm going to just go in with this, back with our spotted shade. Actually, you know what? No, because that's the transition shade. Which let's just kind of use this. But, alright, let's go in with the shimmer, lightest shimmer, and that's Fierce. Kind of put that over it. Yeah, I would definitely just use a highlight for this palette. But I want to try to create a look for the entire palette. Okay. Let's kind of try to smooth some of these lines out. Okay, so this palette is beautiful. I would have just rather have like a couple lighter shades, like a really light shade. I think that would have been really pretty with a highlighter shade. At least if I just had that, it would have been better. But it worked well for the most part. All right, then we're going to use the Flower Scribble Stick in shade Razzleberry. And I don't know what. I gotta go find the lipstick. Okay, I'm going to use this metallic lipstick that my daughter gave me. It's a Mariposa. I don't have the shade name, and I lost the lid. Okay, it's crumbling, but that's not this fault. It's probably because I lost the lid. It's pretty though. Too bad I don't have a lid. Okay, we're going to use the Flower Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. It feels so good. Alright, this is it for First Impressions Friday and Flower Beauty. But before we go, let's do this day in history. On October 10th in 1767, Charles Mason and Jeremiah Dixon complete their survey of the boundary between Pennsylvania and Maryland, known as the Mason-Dixon Line. 1845, the U.S. Naval Academy opens in Annapolis, Maryland. 1964, the X Olympic Games, the first to be held in Asia, begin in Tokyo, Japan. 1967, the Outer Space Treaty, a key international space law, takes effect. 1970, Fiji gains its independence from British rule. 1985, U.S. Navy F-14 jets intercept an Egyptian airliner and force it to land in Sicily, an event that helped end the Achille Lauro hijackings. 1992, the World Federation for Mental Health launches the first observance of World Mental Health Day. It's so nice because we need more help with mental health. 2007, Ben S. Bernanke, Douglas W. Diamond, and Philip H. Dybvig are jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences. Some birthdays in 1930, Harold Pinter, a Nobel Prize-winning British playwright. 1949, Jessica Harper, an American actress and producer known for films like Suspiria. 1955, Ted Allen, who's an American television personality, writer, and chef. And it's also World Day Against the Death Penalty, an international day to advocate for the abolition of capital punishment. And the quote comes today from Rachel Zoe. Style is a way to say who you are without having to speak. And whether it's your makeup, your handbag, or your walk in the park, let your beauty speak volumes. Thanks for joining me for First Impressions Friday with Flower Beauty. If you love today's sweet and stylish vibe, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little beauty boost. Until next time, stay radiant, stay curious, and keep making first impressions that last. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence. Choose kindness. Bye!